Hi, Christy Cubs. So I'm going to be out today. Be great for our sub. Make sure you're raising your hand. Say please and thank you. Only one person to the restroom at a time. Work hard and you might get a prize for what you create today. Today is going to be really fun because you are going to be creating a cube. So you're going to be cutting, you're going to be taping, you're going to be coloring. We're going to be doing a lot of things today. It's going to be pretty hard work. But like always, if you finish and bring this back to me, I would love to trade you for, a champs card or a snack of your choice, whatever. Before we start, I need you to write your name because when you create the cube, there's actually not going to be a space for your name unless you add it. And chances are there may be a chance that you don't finish this today, and I want to be able to reward you. So in case you don't finish and you might lose this, let's go ahead and write our name. Don't worry about class code. I'm using a Sharpie, but go ahead and use your pencil and write your name on the paper, please. If you've forgotten what the elements of art are, they're the basic things that describe a piece of artwork. Line is a mark from one point to another. Oftentimes it can be a pattern. Shape is either organic or geometric. Color is, color. Hopefully you know what that one is. You can see it. And then value is when something gets from lighter to darker. Oftentimes this could be a shadow. Form is when something is 3D. So this is not shape, it is not flat. Texture is the way something would feel or looks like it would feel. And then lastly, space is literally just space, foreground, middle ground, background, how far something away is. All right, so notice you have 7 different elements of art, but only 6 spaces. So that means that one of them you're not gonna choose. Line is really easy, so I'm gonna do that one. So I'm gonna take my pencil and I'm going to decorate this first one using line. Shape, remember there's a difference between shape and form. Form is 3D, shape is flat. Shape only means flat, not 3D. The next one is color, but I can't get a whole lot of color using my pencil. So I'm going to switch over and I'm going to use some markers. I'm going to attempt to do an ombre. All we have today is crayons and markers. Well, it's kind of an ombre. Oh well. Next, I'm going to do value. Value is when something turns from light to dark. Value is what gives things form. It makes it look 3D, which we're going to be using in another one. If you want to, some people like to take their finger and blend it out. The next one I want to do is form. Form is anything that is 3D, so it is almost the opposite of a 2D shape. So you could do a spear. This could be something real, like maybe you want to draw, I don't know, an ice cream cone. So I'm going to draw a little cone down here. The last one is texture. Texture, in my opinion, is very similar to line because it's the way we understand how something might feel. So I actually changed my texture one to a puffer fish. I was doing the bubbles and the spikes and stuff, and I was like, this could be a great example of texture. I'll just do a puffer fish. All right, so I have filled up my 6 squares. I did not get a chance to use space. If you want to do space, that would be really cool. As always, if you need to use Sharpie to clarify things, just let our substitute know. Adding color. Another question you might have is, do I have to label these? No, you do not. I am anyway, just because I want to. Add some color and make it interesting. All right, so I think I'm ready to assemble my cube. I wish that shape and line didn't get so hidden, but whatever, we're gonna be a problem solver. So let Miss Gomez know when you're ready and she'll let you choose a pair of scissors. Listen carefully, do not cut off the tabs. The tabs are here to connect the cube. If you cut off the tabs, it's going to be way harder or nearly impossible for your cube to come together. All right, so I'm cutting. Anytime I see a tab, I am cutting around it. The better your cuts are, the closer you can get them to the line, the better your cube will turn out. Once you're done cutting, please throw away any extra trash. You don't need the scissors anymore today, so you can return those. You'll need some tape. There's gonna be 1 tape per table. Hopefully you've used tape before, but if not, I guess I will show you how. you're going to take your cube and you're going to bend all of the tabs and the folds. You know there's a fold because there's literally a line there. You might be asking, oh, Miss Gomez, which way do I fold it? Just fold it both ways. It's kind of like origami where you need to fold it and kind of, it's almost like muscles. You need to get it ready for the movement. Please do not ask Miss Gomez to do this for you. She will not help you. All right, so here's the part where it needs a little bit of thinking power. All right, so this is going to turn into a cube so you can kind of see where I'm going to need to tape. I'm going to take a piece, make sure that my folds are correct, fold it under. I need a piece of tape. I'm going to take just a little bit, pull, cut, and tape. So now one side is done, and I'm gonna continue that. So I can see that this tab goes underneath this part. Take a piece of tape and tape. All right, but once you're done, you should have this kind of visual, it's almost like a dice, that will remind you of the different elements of art. And literally be a cube. Each part needs to be complete. I will not accept incomplete work. So work hard today. Take this with you. When you go, please don't leave it here. Otherwise, you get nothing from me. Have an amazing day, and I cannot wait to see your cubes.